Welcome back to the Dashing Investor YouTube channel, where we're all about positivity and moving forward, you and your families for a better future. So today we're going to be covering when is the best time to DoorDash to make the most money possible. Well, there's basically 3 different times of the day that makes the best, the best chance of making the most money. That's breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and we'll cover all 3. Now, what I found here in Fayetteville, North Carolina, of course, dinner time is the best, lunch is number 2, and number 3 is the breakfast time. But then breakfast time can be kind of iffy. Sometimes you get a lot of them McDonald's orders and low-paying orders. So sometimes it can be hit or miss. But I know here in Fayetteville, North Carolina, usually the breakfast time, real busy time, is between that 7 to 9. Sometimes it can be late as 10 o'clock when them orders are really starting to pump in strong. And again, that's number 3 on my list on the most money making time. Here in Fayetteville, usually between 11 and 2 is our lunch hours. And that's the second time where you can possibly make the most money. And then here come that dinner time. I know here in Fayetteville, it's usually between that 5 and 9 o'clock. Sometimes it starts to taper off around 8 o'clock. So those are the 3 best time slots to make the most money possible. And I know me, and I'm sure you guys out there are all about making the most money possible. So definitely try to schedule between those times. Now, if you're trying to make all the money you can, you can work all 3 of them and everything in between and make as much money as possible. That's totally up to you and your life and how much time that you have. But if you only have, say 3 or 4 hours to give to DoorDash, and if you can, shoot for that dinner time, somewhere between that 5 to 9 hours there. People get dinner later these days too. Just test it for your market. That's the only way you can know. I know here in Fayetteville, somewhere is like between 5 and 9. Test it to your market, when is the exact best time to start and when it starts to taper off, and you can kind of gauge and get it down to pretty much a science when is the best time during that dinner time to work. And you can do the same thing with lunch and play with that breakfast and just see when is the best time slots. But that's pretty much just a good rule of thumb, those time slots that I told you. But again, you would have to test it to your market to get it down to exactly that science for your market. But yep, you want to look at breakfast, lunch, and dinner are the 3 best times. Now, in between, usually here and probably in most places, it starts to slow down. And when it slow down, it's those orders start getting lower and lower and lower. Now, of course, you could get a little unicorn order in there in between them times. You never know. It's bound to happen sometime. But usually, the orders not only slow down, but they get lower. But you get them good orders, them good high paying orders during that dinner time. I love when dinner time comes. Sometimes I'll work all day. I have some time. I'll start in the morning and work slam through 9 o'clock, and I just can't wait till them dinner hours come and them orders start popping high. And again, I'm in the large order program, so I'll get those catering offers where when dinner time starts, them $40, $50, $60 hits will start coming in. Boom, boom, boom. Sometimes I'll get them back to back. Sometimes I get 3 in a row. It's crazy. And then in between, I'm still getting some decent high paying orders. So dinner time is just lovely. You definitely want to work dinner time if your schedule permits. Lunch number 2 and breakfast number 3. And if you just want to maximize and get all that money, you can work them 3 slots and everything in between. That's up to you. So yeah, that's the 3 times. That's the 3 best times of day to work. 3 best times to make the most money. And again, that's what we all out here for. And like I say, guys, like I always try to end my videos with, man, forget all that negativity out there. Just try to keep your mind positive. I know things come up in all our lives that can give you, and punch you on the jaw, and you feel like just falling out, knocked out. If you get knocked out, get on back up. Think about how you're going to get around that problem, because think about all the problems you have ever had since you were born. You got around them. It didn't kill you. And all those problems, you don't even remember what they were. So just try to keep that in your mind, man. Just stay positive out here. All that negative that might come at you, all that negative that you may even see online and talking about different things, especially that Top Dasher program, don't listen to it. Keep all that mess out the way. Keep focused on your goals. You're working for you. You may be working for you and your family. So you got to stay focused. Keep that negative out the way. Keep that tunnel vision on that positivity. You can't be stopped after that. You can't. If you stay positive, you only can move forward. Not saying it's going to be lovely every day, but if you stay positive, overall, you're going to move forward and you're going to reach them goals, no matter how big those goals are. Keep your eye on that goal. Keep doing the things that help you move forward to that goal. And again, I'm going to do everything I can on my end with that Ultimate Dash. Again, Friday, December the 15th, between 11 and 2, the Ultimate Dash Challenge. We're going to find 3 DoorDashers to compete between 11 and 2, and whoever makes the most money, they get a $100 cash prize. That's here in Fayetteville, North Carolina, Friday, December the 15th, between 11 and 2. So if you live here in Fayetteville or surrounding cities or even further away, and you want to come on in and participate in this contest, just leave your comments down below. We'll get that thing hooked up, and at the end, somebody get a $100 cash prize. And this is just one of many, and we're going to travel other cities so everybody get to eat off this thing. Again, I'm also in real estate. I'm looking for more property, so any DoorDashers out there that can push me properties, I do pay anywhere between $1,000 to $10,000. So you can make you're already out here driving in neighborhoods and looking and delivering. So it's nothing for you to kind of find me houses to buy. But I'm going to talk about all that. I know I keep saying I'm going to talk about that all in the future. I'm going to have where you can go, where you can sign up. We're on the last steps of completing that. You can be able to sign up. And once you're signed up, we're going to have videos where you can watch. And so you'll know exactly the type of houses I'm looking for to buy. And once I buy them and that transaction, that closing is done, you get paid. So that's a free way for you to get into real estate and to maximize even more money. So again, to get into real estate totally free. So again, man, I'm gonna move along right now. Cause I gotta get me some dinner, and I'm finna lay down and relax a little bit. But everybody out there, stay positive, and until the next video, keep moving forward. And we'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.